A very good afternoon. So today we discuss about the unit 12. The concept is ERP. The main objective of this unit is a student can learn how to develop the ERP and understand the concept and principles and what are the components of ERP, what are the benefits and limitations of ERP. A student can also learn how to implement the ERP in an organization, what are the steps, and how to manage the ERP project and how to optimize the business processes using ERP system. So ERP stands at Enterprises Resource Planning, and it is a software used in different organizations, and it varies from organization to organization. So a student can learn how the ERP is developed by using different principles and methods and implemented in the organization for the organizational goal. Now we discuss about the introduction. So ERP stands as Enterprise Resource Planning. Basically, it is a software used in the business organization to optimize the various operations in the organization for smooth planning and controlling. Generally, it acts as a central system for managing data, streamlining processes, and improving collaboration across different departments. So ERP basically used in the business organization to integrate all the departments or to integrate all the functional areas of the business organization from supplier to stakeholders for the smooth operational process in an organization. Nowadays, ERP is implemented in manufacturing organization, in the business organizations, in the educational sector, in the medical sector, in the banking sector. So the key benefits of the ERP are integration. ERP system connect various business functions such as finance, HR, sales, manufacturing, and supply chain into a single unified platform. Means all the data and information of the organizations are stored in one place and number of clients, users can access it for their purpose. Data management. They provide a single source of truth of business data, eliminating the redundancy and ensuring the data integrity. That is the meaning of this. Redundancy means duplicate records are not stored in the database because ERP basically understand the only the correct data are stored in the database. Process automation. ERP systems automate tasks and streamline processes, increasing efficiency and reducing errors. Real-time visibility. They offer real-time dashboards and insights into operational and financial performance, enabling better decision making. Then collaboration. ERP systems facilitate, communicate, and data sharing across departments, fostering collaboration. That means ERP is not within the boundary. ERP also utilize outside the boundary of the organization, means number of stakeholders, means customers, wholesalers, dealers, retailers, vendors are connected with the organizational ERP system. Improved planning and forecasting. They enable more accurate financial forecasting and strategic planning. Enhanced compliance, ERP systems can help track compliance with industry regulations. The various examples of ERP modules are finance module, HR module, sales module, manufacturing module, and supply chain. The finance module of ERP means managing accounting records, all the transactions, and budget and financial reporting. The three main accounts details are stored in the ERP system. The finance manager can manage it. Similarly, HR. In HR module, a manager can managing the payroll and the talent management system. Then sales, the managing customer relationship, leads and orders through offline or through online. Manufacturing, managing production planning, inventory and quality control. Then supply chain, managing sourcing, procurement and logistic department. So these are the different modules of ERP system. As we know, the ERP is a complete software used in different organizations, different sectors. And how the ERP is evaluated, how the ERP is comes to the market and implemented in the organization. In the earlier days, the ERP was implemented in the manufacturing organization. And in manufacturing organization, it makes a good relation, or all the transactions are done between the vendor and the manufacturing organization. So in 1960s and 1970s, in between 1960s and 70s, the ERP system is known as MRP 1, and it stands as Material Requirement Planning, and its main focus to manage the production and inventory. That means it make a relation with the vendors, the suppliers, and the manufacturing organization, and it properly manage the production and inventory. Then in 1980s, the second generation of ERP was developed and named as MRP2. MRP2 stands as Manufacturing Resource Planning. It expanded the scope of ERP system to include broader manufacturing processes going beyond just inventory management. Means manufacturing in manufacturing organization, number of departments are there, and their departments are collaborated with the earlier MRP1, and it is named as MRP2. Then in 1990s, the term ERP comes or emerges, encompassing a wider range of business functions beyond the manufacturing, and it includes finance, HR, CRM for the smooth operation of the organization or to meet the business goal. In 2000, after 2000s till present, the different ERP comes are evaluated. Nowadays, cloud computing and IoT are basically used in the ERP. Cloud computing, the shift to cloud-based ERP system offer increased flexibility, scalability, and cost efficiency, making ERP solutions accessible to a wider range of business, include SMEs. Similarly, integration of new technologies, AI, machine learning, IoT are being integrated into ERP system to enhance the analytical, automated process and provide real-time insights. Nowadays, AI and machine learning and IoT are the new emerging technologies implemented in the ERP system for automatical analytic process in the real-time basis. and it basically helps for the decision making process. The ERP focuses on the user's experience and mobile accessibility. ERP systems are increasingly designed with a focus on user's experience and mobile accessibility, catering to the demands of a data-centric economy and a mobile workforce. So these are the actual evolution of ERP. So the first ERP comes, that is the MRP1, MRP2, then ERP, and then cloud computing and new technologies, AI, machine learning, IoT are integrated. And the advance of ERP is known as the SCM and CRM, supply chain management and customer relationship management. Nowadays, it is the popular two words used in every organization. So the benefits of the ERP evolution. The benefits are improved business processes. ERP systems facilitate better coordination and integration of the business processes, leading to increase the efficiency and reduce cost. In simple way, in the earlier days, we keep our records, files, all the transactions by using pen and paper. If we are implementing the ERP system, there is no paperwork. All the transactions are done with the computer system. So it definitely reduces cost. Real-time data access. Cloud-based ERP system provide real-time access to data from anywhere, enabling better decision making and collaboration. That is the main advantages of this ERP evolution. Cloud-based ERP means the data is stored in the cloud and the stakeholders can access it anywhere for their decision-making process. Enhanced flexibility and scalability. Cloud-based solutions are more flexible and scalable than on-premise systems, allowing businesses to adapt to changing needs and market conditions. Cost saving. Cloud-based ERP system can reduce IT cost associated with the hardware, software, and maintenance. Data-driven insights. Integration of AI and machine learning provides data-driven insights that can help business optimize their operations and improve their decision making. So these are the benefits of ERP evolution. Now we discuss about the ERP solution and fundamental modules. The fundamental modules are financial module, human resource module, procurement module, inventory management module. Now, what is actually the ERP solution? The ERP solutions are comprehensive software system that integrate various business processes into a single platform. Means all the transactions are done by using one platform. These systems are composed of functional modules, each designed to manage specific aspects of a business. This module work together to provide real-time data and automate workflow across different departments. Functional module in ERP system are financial management, manage accounting, budgeting, forecasting, reporting. Human resource handle payroll, benefits, employee management, talent acquisition. Procurement streamlining the purchasing of raw material and suppliers. Inventory management tracks stock levels, warehousing, operations, and order fulfillment. So that is very important. Inventory management system, how to manage the stock yard to store the finished product and balance the requirement of the customers. Then supply chain management. Manage the flow of material, information, and finance across the entire supply chain. As we know that supply chain means it's a make a relation between supplier to customer directly, and the flow, data flow from the supplier to the customer will manage by using this software, supply chain management. This is called as your advanced CRP system. Then manufacturing support production planning, scheduling, and quality control. Customer relationship management, that is known as CRM, manage the customer retention formula and implement the strategies how to retain a customer for a long period of time. Because as you know, customers are the brand ambassador for every organization. Then order management handles the life cycle of sales order from creation to fulfillment. Warehouse management oversees the movement and storage of goods within a warehouse. Sales and marketing supports sales activities, marketing campaign and lead generation. Then risk management, it helps and identify, assess, mitigate business risk. So what are the risks may become that may be the predictable and we need to reduce the risk. So these are the benefits of the ERP evolution in the present scenario. Then ERP solutions and functional model also consists project management, facilitate the planning, execution, monitoring project, enterprise performance management, EPM, provides tools for monitoring, analyzing business performance. Then BI is known as business intelligence. It offers data analytics and reporting capabilities. Then e-commerce means integrate online sales channel with the ERP system. As we know that e-commerce means buying and selling process through online. And there are different types of e-commerce: B2B, B2C, C2C, B2G, G2B. In this way, and all the data are stored in one place, and all the transactions are done with one platform. Then marketing automation automates marketing task and campaign. So these are the functional modules of ERP solutions. Then we discuss about business process reengineering. Business process reengineering is a strategic management approach that involves a complete overhaul of existing business processes to achieve significant improvements in efficiency, effectiveness, and performance. Business process re-engineering. One word is there, re-engineering. Okay, means redeveloped. Here, business process re-engineering in the ERP system means we basically focus on the existing system, what are the processes are going on, and significantly we look how to improvise the efficiency, effectiveness, and performance of the existing system by modifying. That's why the name is business process re-engineering. The key aspects of business process re-engineering are radical redesign. So the VPR aims for dramatic improvement, often involving complete redesigning rather than incremental improvements. Focus on end-to-end process. So the business process re-engineering consider the entire workflow from start to finish to identify inefficiencies and areas for optimization. And strategic focus. It initiatives are typically driven by strategic goals and aim to address significant business challenges. Then organizational change. BPR often require changes in organizational structure, technology, culture to support new processes. If you are planning for some changes in the organizational, at that time, the organizational change process can be done with the help of this BPR. Performance improvement. BPR seeks to improve key performance indicators such as cost, quality, speed, and customer satisfaction. Then elimination of waste. BPR aims to eliminate redundant steps, unnecessary activities, bottlenecks in the process. Employee and customer satisfaction. BPR can lead to improved employee morale and customer satisfaction by streamlining the workflows and enhancing quality. Then continuous improvement. While BPR is a large scale project, it can also be viewed as a functions for continuation improvement and efforts. Then what are the benefits of the BPR? It increases the productivity and efficiency, and it generally reduce the cost and improve the profitability, enhance quality and customer satisfaction. It improves speed and responsiveness and greater adaptability to changing business conditions. Then challenges. What are the main challenges of the BPR? Business process reengineering. High cost and complexity. Resistance to change from employees and stakeholder. Difficult in measuring and qualifying the benefits of the BPR. Require a strong commitment from leadership and dedicated team. So these are the major challenges of business process reengineering. Then we discuss about supply chain management. As already I am told, supply chain management is one of the software and it comes under the advanced ERP. And it refers to all the activities required to turn the raw material into finished goods or services and the work required to distribute and deliver those products or services to partners and ultimately customers. In general, SCM is making transactions from supplier to customer through manufacturer, wholesaler, dealer and retailer. SCM applies to planning stage as well as transfer and management of information and capital that happens across the supply chain. This discipline consists of five main components. First one is the planning, sourcing, manufacturing, deliver, and returns. So, in supply chain, the main components are planning. So, we have to first plan. First, we understand what is the objectives, what are the problems. Then sourcing, then manufacturing, then delivery and returns. SCM involves a range of activities including procurement, production, transportation and logistic, warehouse, inventory management, distribution and customer services. So, the different activities we discuss here. Procurement. Procurement involves sourcing material. Means it is required to purchase the material from the suppliers or vendors, components, and services required for production. Then production. Production involves the actual manufacturing of the finished good, including assembling, components, packaging, and shipping. These are the main components of the production unit. Then transportation and logistic. Transportation and logistic involve the movement of goods and services from one location to another. Warehousing and inventory management. Warehousing and inventory management involves the storage and management inventory of finished product or goods. Distribution and customer services. Distribution and customer services involve the delivery of goods to the end customer and managing customer relationship. So these are the main major benefits of the supply chain management and its activities. Then OLTP. What is actually OLTP? OLTP stands as Online Transaction Processing. The best example is your ATM counter. Whenever we put our ATM card in a bank ATM, and when the ATM asks the user enter the PIN number, enter the amount to be withdrawn, and then after withdrawing the money from the ATM, a message will be displayed. Then, what is the actually requirement of this OLTP? Why this is it is very important in ERP? OLTP enables business to manage day-to-day operations efficiently by processing transactions in real time. Then data accuracy. OLTP ensures that ERP database remain accurate because only accurate data and information are stored permanently. ERP database remain accurate and up to date, providing reliable data for decision making. Then customer satisfaction. OLTP enables businesses to respond quickly to customer requests and process transactions efficiently, leading to improved customer satisfaction. Then competitive advantages. By efficiently managing transactions and providing accurate data, businesses can gain a competitive edges in the market. So the OLTP is used in every business organization because it helps the real-time transaction processing and data integrity and efficiency. Efficiency means the OLTP system are built in such a way that it can handle the large volume of transactions concurrently, enabling efficient data processing for various business processes. In real-time transaction processing, the OLTP systems are designed to process transactions as they occur, providing immediate update to the ERP system. Best example is the ATM counter. And data integrity, OLTP system prioritize the accuracy and the consistency of the data, ensuring that transactions are completely correctly and reliably. So the best example of OLTP is online transaction processing in ERPs includes processing sales order, updating inventory labels, managing customer information, and generating invoices. Then the ERP team is very important because data accuracy must be there, data operational efficiency must be there, customer satisfaction must be there, competitive advantages are there. So what are the difference between OLTP and OLTP? So I'm mentioning the three columns. One is your category, second one is your OLAP, online analytical processing, and second one is your OLTP, online transaction processing system. The key difference is it is well known as an online database query management system. It is also well known as an online database modifying system. Means in OLTP we can modify the database, and in OLAP is used only for the processing of data to generate patterns or decision making process. Then data source, where the data comes. Data comes from historical data. So consists of historical data from various databases, consists of only operational current data. Then application. It is subject oriented, used for data mining, analytics, decision making, and it is applicable only for orientation used for business task. So these are the application areas of OLAP and OLTP. Then usage of data. This is also one category. The data is used in planning, problem solving, and decision making. The data is used to perform day to day fundamental operations. Then task. It provides a multi-dimensional views of different business tasks. In OLAP, it reveals a snapshot of present business task. Then purpose. It serves the purpose to extract information for analysis and decision making. It serves the purpose to insert, update, delete information from the database. Then CRM. What is actually CRM? CRM stands as Customer Relationship Management. It refers to a strategic process and technologies that the business use to manage and analyze their interaction with the customer and potential customer. The CRM software is nowadays used in every business organization because, as we know, customers are the brand ambassador for every organization. So, how to retain a customer for a long period of time? That's why the CRM software is implemented, analyze who are the potential customer and what type of better services we are providing to that customer to retain for a long period of time. These systems may include features such as contact management, sales automation, customer service and support, analytics and reporting. So, what are the main features? Contact management. The contact management allows businesses to store and manage customer information such as names, address, and contact details. Sales automation, and the sales automation means it automatically enable business to various aspects such as sales process, lead generation, lead qualification, and opportunity management. Then customer service and support. CRM system often include tools for managing customer service and support such as ticketing system, knowledge-based system, and chatbots and analytics and reporting. CRM system provides a range of analytics and reporting tools that enable businesses to analyze customer data and gain insights into customer behavior, preference, and needs. The main advantages or benefits of CRM system are number one, data consistency and accuracy. Number two is the improved decision making. Number three is the enhanced productivity and efficiency. And the fourth one is a better customer experience. Then data consistency and accuracy means we have to ensure that only the truth, accurate data are stored permanently. Then improve decision making, providing a comprehensive view of the business and customer data. So always on the basis of that customer data, the decision making process will done. So that's why it provides the comprehensive view of the business and customer data, enhance productivity and efficiency, streamlining processes and reducing manual tasks, better customer experience, providing a more personalized and efficient customer experience. Then data warehouse. Then what is actually data warehouse? As we know, data warehouse means where different types of data are stored in one single database, in one single repository system. That is known as a server. Data warehouse is a centralized system used for storing and managing large volume of data from various sources, maybe primary sources or the secondary sources. It is designed to help business analyze historical data, make informed decision. Data from different operational systems is collected, cleaned, and stored in a structured way. First, data are collected, and then it is validated, cleaned, and then stored permanently, which is needed in the future in a structural way, enabling efficient querying and reporting. So nowadays, data warehouse plays an important role in the ERP system. I'm explaining the example. Let us consider there is a store, Khadim, and the Khadim basically store sells the footwear and other products. So what happened? There are a number of Khadim stores all over in India. All the transactions are automatically connected with the one system so that all the transactions can look by the authorized person to know the profit or loss day to day basis. And that's why the ETL process is used to store data permanently in the data warehouse. So what is ETL? E for extraction, T for transformation, L for loading. Why I'm explaining that ETL? Because number of stores are connected in one central server. Suppose one server, one computer is available at the outside India, and their currency is suppose in dollar, then dollar information and rupees information are integrated and create a complex situation. So what happened? ETL means it is implemented in the data warehouse concept. It filter all the data with whatever data collected and then validated, and then it was stored in the data warehouse database. Then types of data warehouse. There are different types of data warehouse. Enterprises data warehouse, operational data store, data mart, cloud data warehouse, big data warehouse, virtual data warehouse, hybrid data warehouse, and real-time data warehouse. What is actually this enterprises data warehouse? A centralized warehouse that stores data from across the organization for analysis and reporting. Operational data store stores the real-time operational data used for day-to-day operation, not for deep analytics. Data mart, a subset of data warehouse focusing on a specific business area or department. Cloud data warehouse, a data warehouse hosted in the cloud offering scalability and flexibility. Big data warehouse designed to store vast amount of unstructured and structured data for big data analysis. Virtual data warehouse, it provides access to data from multiple sources without physically storing it. Then hybrid data warehouse, it combines on-premise and cloud-based storage to other flexibility. Real-time data warehouse designed to handle real-time data streaming and analysis for immediate insights. So these are the different types of data warehouse. Then the second concept is data mining. Data warehouse means in the simple way we store past data as well as the current data, which is needed in the future in the business organization for decision making process for analysis purpose. And data mining is a algorithm, is a process of filtering, storing, classifying data from larger database to reveal subtle patterns and relationships, which helps enterprises identifying solve complex business problems through data analysis. That is known as the data mining. Data mining process. Data mining process includes data gathering, data preparation, mining the data, data analysis and interpretation. Data gathering is the first step that includes data mining begins with the data gathering steps where relevant information is identified, collected, and organized for analysis. In the proper way, you can store it. Data sources can include data warehouse, data lakes, or any other sources that contain raw data in a structured and unstructured format. Data preparation. In the second step, fine tuning the gathered data is the primary focus. This involves several processes such as data pre-processing, data profiling, and data cleaning to fix any data errors. These stages are essential to maintain data quality before following up with the remaining of analysis process. Then mining the data. In third step, The data professional selects an appropriate data mining techniques once the desired quality of data is prepared. Here, a proper set of data processing algorithms are identified where sample data is trained initially before running it over the entire data set. Then data analysis and interpretation. In the last step, the results derived in the third step are used to develop analytical models for making future business process. Moreover, the data science team communicate the results to the concerned stakeholders via data visualization and other more straightforward techniques. The information is conveyed in a manner that makes the content digestible for any non-expert working outside the field of science, data science. So these are the major steps in the case of data mining. Then data mining benefits: target marketing, advertisement, identifying customer service issues, then improve supply chain management, maintaining product of time, better assess risk, drive cost saving. So these are the main advantages of data mining. Data mining allows marketing team to comprehend customer behavior and preferences better. So we can study about the customer's behavior. On the basis of that customer behavior, we maintain our organization to sell the product to the targeted customers, and also helps for the targeted advertisement to the respective customers, showing a pattern of behavior. Then identifying customer service issues. Data mining is an effective tool to keep track for customer service issues when the customers interact with the contact center agents through calls and online chat. It gives them a chance to provide better customer service. Thanks to the in-depth analysis possible through data mining. Then improve supply chain management. With the data mining, business can identify market trends and predict future customer behavior that can impact product demand. So it is also helpful to know the product demand so that the manufacturing organization produce the product and keep it in inventory for immediate sale. Moreover, SCM managers can help and plan their logistic operations accordingly, streamline product distribution and optimize warehouse services. Then better assess risk. Data mining allows risk managers and concerned business personnel to assess better the risk related finance, legal matters, cybersecurity factors that the company may encounter in the future. It gives them to chance to properly prepare for such events and have a plan in place to manage such mishaps better. Then drive cost saving. It is already known to everyone. Data mining can easily identify any operational inefficiencies in a typical business process. This early problem identification helps streamline corporate process that align with the company's business goals, thereby saving considerably on corporate spending. Then MIS. As you know that MIS is the combination of management I for information S for system. So it is a complete software now. And MIS plays an important role in the business organization because for the smooth operation and planning and controlling. It is used in the business organizations. So the first one concept is management. It it is an act of gathering information through staffing, and the major functions of the management is planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling. And the second one is the information. Data have a meaning with a context, and data in raw facts about an entity can store permanently. System It is a set of interrelated components with a clarified, defined boundary working together to achieve a common goal. Then advantages of MIS improves quality of an organization on or an information content by providing relevant information for sound decision making. MIS change large amount of data into summarize from and thereby avoid confusion which may an answer when an information officer are flooded with detailed facts. Then MIS facilitates integration of specialized activities by keeping each department aware of problem and requirements of other departments. MIS serves as a link between the managerial planning and controlling. And the major disadvantages are is too rigid and difficult to adapt. Reductions in sharing internal information between departments can reduce the effectiveness. Had to qualify benefit to justify implementation of MIS. Quality output of, of an MIS, that is, quality output of an MIS is directly proportional to the quality input and processes. So these are known as your MIS. Now the next concept is ESS. What is actually ESS? A ESS stands as the Executive Information System. So as we know, MIS are different types. One is your TPS, then ESS, DSS, then ESS, then KSS. So different types of MIS are there. So out of the number of MIS, types of MIS, we discuss about the ESS. ESS stands as Executive Support System and it is a computer information system, complete computer information system designed to provide the information to the strategic level executives, that is the CEO, chairman, board of members, like that. ESS is typically used by senior executive and board members who require access to real-time high-level data and analysis to support their decision-making processes. The key features are number one, user-friendly, real-time data, data visualization, scenario planning, drill-down capabilities. So these are the key features. User-friendly interface. ESS typically used as a user-friendly interface that allows the executive to access data quickly. Real-time data means ESS provides executive real-time data analysis, allowing them to make timely decision. Data visualization. ESS provides executives with visual representation of data such as graphs and charts, making it easier to interpret complex data. Then scenario planning ESS allows executive to model different scenarios and analyze the potential impact of different decisions. Then drill down capabilities. ESS allows the executive to drill down into data to explore underlying trends and relationships. Then DSS. Then what is actually DSS? DSS stands for Decision Support System. If you consider a pyramidal structure, the bottom layer is known as your TPS, is a transition processing system. It needs the TPS needs for the supervisor level employees, low level employees in an organization. Then the top one is your DSS, decision support system. It helps to the manager level peoples. And then ESS, that is it is also a software which is used by the top level peoples for the strategic decision. So the decision support system is a computer-based information system that is designed to support decision-making activities within the organization. It provides interactive tools and techniques to help user analyze data, identify alternatives, and make decisions. And the DSS consists different components: data management, model management, user interface, decision support tools. Then we discuss about how to implement the ERP. So the before implementation, it is required how to develop the ERP. ERP implementation methodologies and approaches are structured process used to plan, design, develop, and deploy an ERP system within the organization. The first one is a plan, design, develop, and deploy an ERP system. Because as we know that ERP is a software, it is used the same steps to develop a software in the software industry. Feasibility analysis, requirement gathering, then design, then develop, then implement and maintenance. So the ERP implementation methodologies or approaches are number one, waterfall methodology. The waterfall methodology is a linear sequential approach that involves a series of phases, including planning, designing, development, testing, and deployment. Each phase must be completed before moving on to the next phase. That means in the sequentially it will be moved. Then the second approach is agile methodology. The agile methodology is a popular used in every organization. So the agile methodology is a more flexible, interactive approach that involves breaking down the whole project into smaller and more manageable chunks called sprints. Each sprint focuses on a specific set of requirements and is allowed or followed by a review of and a feedback process. Then hybrid methodology. The hybrid methodology combines elements of both the waterfall and agile methodologies. It involves a phased approach that includes planning, design, development, and testing, but also allows for flexibility, adaptability as requirement change. Business process re-engineering approach. This approach involves a fundamental rethinking and the redesign of business processes to achieve significant improvements in performance and efficiency. Similarly, pilot approach is the best one. The pilot approach involves implementing the ERP system in a single department or location first and then test and refine the system before rolling it out to other departments or locations. Then ERP lifecycle refers to the various stages that an ERP system goes through from its conceptualization to its retirement. Here are the different stages of ERP lifecycle. The first step is planning, second is analyze, then design, then development, then testing, then deployment, maintenance, and retirement. So the life cycle model consists planning. The planning stage involves identifying the organization needs. What are the needs? Why we need ERP? What are the main objectives? Needs and requirements. Defining the scope of the ERP system and selecting the appropriate ERP solution. This stage also involves developing a project plan, setting timeliness, and determining the project budget. That is the meaning of planning. Why we need the ERP? What is the importance of ERP in our system? And how it meets the business goal of the organization? And what is how much time is required? And what is the how much investment is required? We have to planning. Then analysis. The analysis stage involves assessing the organization existing process, identifying the gaps, and defining the requirement modification to align with the ERP system. This stage also involves defining the data structure, business rules that will be used by the system. That means what are the gaps between the new system and the proposed newly existing system. And then on the basis of the analysis, we have to modify. the system, the old system, to develop a new system. Then design. The design stage involves creating a detailed blueprint for the ERP system. This stage involves defining the technical architecture, data migration plan, and system configuration. The design stage also involves developing prototypes, conducting testing to ensure that the system meets the requirement. Then development. The development stage involves building and customizing the ERP system based on the design specification. This stage also involves developing interface to integrate the ERP system with other systems and applications. Then testing. The testing stage involves verifying that the ERP system meets the requirements and functions as expected. This stage includes testing the system functionality, performance, and security. Then deployment means implementation. The deployment stage involves installing the ERP system, transitions to the new system. This stage also involves training the users, migrating data, and validating that the system works correctly. Maintenance. After implementation, maintenance is required. The maintenance stage involves ongoing support, maintenance, and update the ERP system time to time. Check the performance, address the what are the issue. It is no longer needed or is replaced by a newer system. This each stage of the ERP lifecycle is critical for a successful ERP implementation. Careful planning, execution, and monitoring are essential to ensure that the ERP system meets the organization needs and the requirements. Then SDLC of ERP implementation cost and time. Because as you know, SDLC is a software development lifecycle, and this model is used in the case of ERP development, that is planning, analysis, design, development, testing, and maintenance. So if the time is required, then it is required to calculate the total cost required to develop the system based on the resource allocation, training cost, data migration cost, customization cost, licensing fees, or hardware infrastructure cost. So all the cost if you have calculated, and that depends upon the size and the complexity of the ERP system. Then ERP project management and training. This step involves in project management, define the scope of project and establishing goals and objectives, develop a detailed project plan with the timeliness, milestones and resources acquired, assemble a project team with the necessary skill and expertise, assign roles and responsibilities to team members, monitor progress performance against the project plan and adjust as necessary, communicate regularly with the stakeholders to keep them informed of progress and any issues, manage risk and issues that arise during the project, ensure that project deliverable meet the quality standard. The key steps involved in the ERP training: develop a comprehensive training plan, identifying the training needs for different users, develop training material such as user manual, training videos, interactive tutorials, delivering the training in a variety of formats such as classroom training, online training, and on-the-job training, evaluate the effectiveness of the training program and make adjustment as necessary. Then ERP implementation and stakeholders roles and responsibilities. There are different types of stakeholders, consultants, services consultants are responsible for advertising the organization, how to implement the software, and effectively their responsibilities included. Then top management. The top management is responsible for the providing leadership and direction for the implementation project. and end users. The end users are responsible for using the software effectively to achieve their job functions, and their responsibilities includes. Thank you.